Hey, it's patch day. Well, not that big of a patch, but it's the patch that includes the opening of the new 8-man raid, endwalker, pandæmonium. There is a quest person right in front of the Baldessian Annex, and I am going the wrong way. Or who I was. So I'm gonna go talk over it. I want to walk over to him, talk to him, see what he wants. And he'll probably eventually send me to Elidibus, is my guess. Let's see, what do you want? Yeah, that's Elidibus. Still staring into the distance since the end of Endwalker. Hee hee. It appears my calculations were correct. I knew that at this very spot, I would encounter none other than Cylindra, the hero, who saw us through the final days. So certain was I of my math that I stood here for... Well, let's not concern ourselves with that. I am Nemgigi, assistant to one Professor Claudian. We work with the ateoscope to observe the ethereal sea and delve into its myriad mysteries. Some mysteries, though, are beyond even our capabilities to unravel. The strange crystal we but recently discovered, for instance, defies our every conjecture. You've been to the center of the star and far beyond it, however. So we hope that you may see something in this crystal that we academics do not. I beg you lend us your well-traveled eye at Aporia. Professor Claudian will be eagerly awaiting your arrival. Okay, curtsy. Guess I'm going to Aporia. It's in Labyrinthos. Let's go see what the professor wants. Is he over here? Oh, everyone's here. This dropped in the morning, so this has been here for, I don't know, at least 12 hours, right? Still a lot of people doing it. Greetings, Cylindra, and welcome to my humble laboratory. I'm sure Nemgigi has already told you plenty about us, but allow me to introduce myself personally. I am Claudian, leader of this little research collective. I must admit, I've been nervous about this meeting ever since Nemgigi set out to find you. For a researcher in my field, there is no greater an honor than to meet the first woman in history to traverse the ethereal sea and return to tell the tale. The professor speaks often at length of your deeds, and he has no small number of achievements to his own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other in Charlian, and the breadth of his knowledge is peerless. Peerless, perhaps, but for a single woman, we must seize this precious opportunity to learn what we can from her, and perhaps crack this conundrum that has stumped the three of us for moons. It was we who peered into the fathomless sea from the anti-tower in the Dravanian hinterlands. There we spoke with Heidelin, and learned of the fate that would befall this star, the final days. Oh, they're the ones who found Heidelin. It's great. Soon thereafter, all research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the ateoscope do we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as the device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Not long after the Exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during the routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, as if propelled to the surface by some unknown force. I mean, it's probably Elidibus. He was staring so hard into the abyss that it just floated the crystal up to them. We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of normal crystals by orders of magnitude, and its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed. Unfortunately, That was the extent of the information we could glean from before we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was very nearly forgotten amidst the sudden upheaval. But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us, and we are free to resume our research. Thus did we decide to seek you out, the dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown and beheld its innermost secrets. And now we would have you see for yourself. Well, yes, show me the crystal. It's gonna be elidibus's crystal? Like the seed of elidibus? Here's the crystal in question. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. I've probably seen it. Yeah, it's one of the crystals from the convocation, right? Memory abides within this crystal? No, I know somebody. As I thought, you do know what this is. Please tell me everything. You got it. Let me tell you everything. I see. The Asians use these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow, but this revelation surpasses even my considerable expectations. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages. Memories of martial techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or storied stones passed from master to student. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unveiling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? Asian memories, windows through which we can gaze upon the convocation of 14. Unlike the crystal in Cylindra's story, this one does not bear the mark of the convocation. Who then could these memories belong to? Well, isn't it elidibus? No. Well, elidibus was the heart of Zodiark, but was he considered a seat on the 14? I don't remember. And more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it set adrift in the ethereal sea? We lost him. Professor Claudian. Yeah. I'm well aware the contemplation is key to the breakthrough, is the key to breakthrough, but there is propriety to consider. We have a guest, one you invited explicitly. Must we do this every time? What? Yes, of course, our guest. Terribly sorry. I do easily find myself unmoored by the tides of rumination. That's great. Perhaps a more engaging use of your time with us would be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. Well, hand it over then. Surprise. If anyone gets this message, come to Pandæmonium. Please. Faces, grave threat, star in danger. Star danger. That expression does not bode well. What did you see? I must go. To pandemonium. Pandemonium? 'Tis not a word I've heard before. If my knowledge of ancient tongue serves me well, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. Guess I'm keeping the crystal, right? In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact bearing down upon us, I would have aforementioned examples of crystallized memory to hand. Mgg, Riseno? I entrust your procurement to you. If there are more memories to be extracted from this crystal, we will find them. You got it. As for you, Cylindra, there is a person I would have you seek, the one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If this is the case, then discerning the nature of this pandemonium would require a trip far into the past, to an era before the Sundering. I know of only one individual capable of such a feat, the very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. I didn't really prevent it. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventures beggar belief, and their veracity has been a subject of much debate among my peers. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is a fact, but all you did was see me touch a crystal. So I ask you now, return to the past, find out what and where pandemonium is, and if we need be concerned about this message. Okay, I got an idea of who sent it. Thank you. For the time being, you should keep the crystal in your possession, for I do not think you have seen the last of its memories, and more may be drawn out as you approach their source. Safe travels, and may we meet again soon to share our findings. Oh, actually, it does make sense now. Like, the crystal doesn't bear a mark of the convocation because maybe in the time that elidibus is, well, the person who is to become elidibus is not yet part of the convocation yet, so he's not yet elidibus, but he's whoever he is, whatever his name is, whatever his real name is. Let me see, where are we going? Oh, they want me to go like the long way? Okay. Guess I'm going the long way. Let's go over to the gate. Let's go to the gate. Let's go to the gate. Yes, let's go. I've arrived. Oh, I brought it with me? I thought I left it in the box. If receives this message. Pandemonium. Quickly. Well, that doesn't sound good. I tripped real good. Erg. Creepy. No, of course not. Apologies. But for the briefest moment, I thought you to be a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous. She told me a falling star would appear before me, and I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I did not expect the expression to be so literal. Oh, he must be talking about Azem. Azem is the one who told him about the falling star. Oh, I'm here. What do you want? Oh, you have a name. Famous. That's what Elidibus's name was before. Themis. Apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Themith. As you can see by my bare face, I am not one of Elpis' observers. Rather, I am come here on an assignment, which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. You certainly do know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain that you do not belong here, or any place that I know for that matter. I'm a familiar. Can't you see it? It appears my initial impression was not so preposterous after all. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at her disposal. If you are here at Azem's behest, then I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You are here to investigate pandæmonium, yes? Yes. Yes. If so, we may be able to help one another. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? I entered a mirror and I fell. I see. I believe that dispels any major doubts I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand this is an uncommon occurrence. I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. Alright, well here you go. You're not gonna hand it over? Fascinating. While I cannot say much as to what it contains, it is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak of something gravely amiss in pandæmonium. The facility extends beneath Elpis, and is overseen by the words of La Habrea. It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects, and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. Several days ago, however, an unnatural shift in the flow of its surrounding ether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from Pandæmonium ceased. Oh no! I am here as a representative of the organization that works directly with the Convocation, and have been tasked with investigating this incident. Now there is some measure of transparency between us. Might I offer a suggestion as to what we should do next? Let's go fight them. Materia, give me critical. During the course of your investigation, you may discover valuable artifacts. Oh, they're probably talking about like the raid drops. Alright, Themis. What's next? Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let us journey to Pandæmonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I should have no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I would be loath to part ways from the falling star I had been waiting for so long for. Sure. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with a friend I mentioned earlier. She had also noticed the anomaly near Pandæmonium, so it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. However, she eventually decided that it would be unwise for us both to go. If two members of our organization were seen poking our heads about restricted facilities, it could raise questions, you see. I decided to go alone, but she left with me with these words. Fear not, in my absence a star shall fall before you. While I could not comprehend her meaning at the time, I believe now I understand. She does have a way of being right about these things. Even so, her hints of what to come are generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze to the heavens. Suffice it to say that I'm grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the words of La Habrea for entry into Pandæmonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at the Anagorasis. Alright, let's go there. And away from this guy, whoever's playing, because there's always that one person who's like, I'm gonna play right here. Let everyone hear me. Like, no one wants to hear you. Well, I could have just warped. Actually, I could have just flown. I forget that I have flying now. I've been flying all day and then I forget I have it the moment I start doing another quest. Hey. What are you looking at? What a fascinating etheric signature. In accordance with the Convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandæmonium. I shall register your ether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from Pandæmonium as you please. Now, that was a painless process. I take this as a sign that we were meant to conduct our investigation together. Yeah, probably. Of course, while you've been permitted entry into the facility, the specimens housed inside must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warder's instructions at all times. What do you mean? Those who conduct their work within Pandæmonium are called warders, for their role with respect to the creatures within. Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the words of La Habrea has deemed certain such creations as worthy of further study, interring them within the facility. Those who spend their days in Pandemonium are not merely researchers. They must work tirelessly to ensure that none of their subjects slip their shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison arouses frightful imaginary... frightful imagery. Frightful imagery. But Pandemonium is a frightful place. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with the utmost haste. Master La Habrea shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there. Then I take it that means you have detected nothing amiss as of late. The warders have reported nothing that would cause alarm. Minor fluctuations in ether have been observed, but surely Master La Habrea would have acted if there were anything worth worrying about. I see. It appears La Habrea is kept well abreast of the goings-ons here. Goings-on? Goings-on here? Then. I hope I'm not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master La Habrea. Do you know him? Oh, the stories I could tell you. You are no mere familiar then, are you? Master La Habrea is known for being generous. Is not known for being generous with his time. That one would have stories of his company almost beggars belief. Regardless, well, I doubt I need to tell you this. He is of the convocation. Take care that your actions do not hinder his work. Yeah, we got it. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandemonium. The naïst that will take us there is on the eastern bank of the Leith. Let us delay no further. Let us not delay any further, yes. No more delays. Where do you want me to go now? Oh, way the heck over here? I got it. I got it. Did he walk or did he fly? This is a long way to walk. Oh, this is the teleporter that Emmett Silk said wasn't working. Oh, so this leads to Pandemonium. I had to contain my surprise for the sake of appearances, but is it true that you too have met La Habrea in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager. Or else why would fate have orchestrated our meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first time beholding the fabled Pandemonium with my own eyes. Here's to a new adventure. Yes, let us teleport. Looks like a perfectly normal place to me. Nothing unusual about any of this. It is much as I feared. What the look or what you see? The speaker seemed in such high spirits for a moment that I thought the ethereal irregularity not nearly so grave as a portent as I had imagined. Alas, 'twas a fleeting and vain hope. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wards, the untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. Even the finest of masterworks is not without its flaws, however. Someone or something is tampering with the protections. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Oh no. Fear not. There is no immediate danger. I reinforced what protections I could the moment we arrived. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its progress. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek one out, wherever they may be. However, there is something you must know. The magic I wove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. That's fine. Should I lose focus, Pandemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the forces assailing them. Were there another way, I would gladly choose it. But let us at least be grateful that neither of us here is alone. Neither of us here is here alone, trapped in hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. If there's going to be no peace, I can guarantee it. I'm not really surprised at all. It's whatever. At least you received it with good humor. Rest assured, I do not mean to stand by idly while you risk your life and limb. I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support. Like what? Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your ether as a basis for illusionary allies that will fight at your... Wait. Hold up. You're going to give me AI opponent or AI allies? Do I get trust allies for this? Perhaps 7 shall do. Not exactly an army, but the looks of you... by looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. Unless he means that, like, the 7 illusions are just other players, which makes sense. Then so shall it be. Now, what, I wonder, awaits us in Pandemonium's pitless halls? It probably just means other players. There's no way they could have set up, like, trust allies for this. The first circle. Okay. Use the duty finder to go into the first circle. First circle. Guess I'm going in. I'm gonna go in as warrior and see what happens. So it's gonna be all sages in reverse. That'd be hilarious if that's what happened. I'll save them, I must. Wait, what? This appears to be one of the warders we seek, but I'm afraid he's in no state to answer questions, and that was too fast for me to read. That's nice. Okay. This should be fine. Should all be fine. I'll probably die. At least once. Maybe twice. They made some good guesses so far. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, it seems fine. Be assaulted by ice and flame. Have flame. So I see ice. Okay. Oh, flame. Okay. And then I have flame again. No, wait, yeah, ice. Ice. Here we go. I got it. I got it. Shining cells. Something's happening. Uh-oh. What do these mean? Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. I got it. So, like, he has those orbs with a certain color that he's about to cast on. And there's red and blue tiles to match. Red, so we stay on blue. Oh, wait, wait. Okay, he was doing the half thing at the same time. See, now he's doing blue. He's doing the half thing, so we should be on red. I got it. I got it. It's got the white, so it's gonna be red. Get on a red slice. Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. I don't know what this is though. Slam shut. I got red, so I gotta go to blue first. Okay, so now I have blue. So I should go to red. Now I have red, so I should go to blue. It's gonna do the half thing. Gonna do the half thing. Yeah, he did the half thing. And I'm glad the other tank knows what he's doing. DPS though, we're having a hard time. Cells. Oh, this is where it changes to the pizzas? Yep, pizzas. So it's red, so we want to be on blue. We also want to be on the... Okay, I got it. Okay, let's be on blue. Oh wait, I'm on... yeah, that's supposed to be on... yeah. He was attacking blue. I should be on red. Uh-oh. Okay, he's gonna be doing blue, so stay on red. Yeah, he's just repeating mechanics at this point. It's fine. This is fine. Okay. I have ice, so I need to be in fire. Now I have fire, so I want to be in ice. Now I have ice, so I want to be in fire. It's going to be on this side. That's fine. It's all fine. So I'm just gonna roll on whatever token and I get what I get. Alright. Need. I get what I get. The other tank did pretty good. Mainly because he stayed alive. Oh, I got the legs? Oh no. Alright. What have we got, Themis? That was a thrilling display. And if I may say, and if I may be so vaunting, the warriors I spun from your ether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from the excellent cloth after all. I mean, everyone did fine except for some of the DPS, but the tank and healers were good. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warder, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us sight unseen. I'd like to know too. Let's figure it out. He stirs. What came over me? Well, you attacked us. It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew not of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies, and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense back into me, I may have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. Yeah, sure. I am Enrictonios? Enrictonios? That's all I'm going to say. Enrictonios. Erictonios. Erictonios, a warder of Asphodelos, Pandemonium's highest layer, and the place we're in now. One must wonder, why were you so desperate to keep us out? What is happening in Pandemonium? The creations interred within Asphodelos have been set free, and stalk its halls to no end but violence. Oh no. That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? No, never. Each level of Pandemonium is under the charge of a key ward, who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care, and their loyalty to Master La Habrea is absolute. Yet something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury. Then blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see. Your senses may have been muddled by the magics that affect the mind. Perhaps that's self-same ones that you saw you separated from other warders. Whatever had taken hold of me, thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you've come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Not really. Horror among horrors. So Pandemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. By the same individual, or individuals, that released its captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails us little, however, if we cannot ascertain their identity. I might know. Right? You know? Themis, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the Convocation. Were they to receive word of what has transpired here? What measures would they take? Deletion. Doubtless they would consider this place to be a lost cause. Pandemonium's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. Yeah, deleted. As I thought, were the creatures to escape into the outside world, there would be untold carnage. The words of La Habrea would never risk that, despite what value the research subjects may hold. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can't expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. Gasp. You would go alone? I won't leave the other warders to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at all costs. And so I must do the same, Themis. I know the request I'm about to make of you is monumental, is a monumental one, but please, say not a word of this to the convocation until I've been given a chance to set things right. Fine. Forgive my rudeness, Erictonios, but my decision cannot be swayed by emotion. Yeah, we ain't swayed by dynamis here. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win the face of overwhelming odds. That being said, our investigation has only just begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we've made an exhaustive survey. So for the time being, there is slightly more than resolve to rely upon. Yeah. I knew you would be all too eager to join us. Each moment since you fell from the skies has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend, which goes some way toward encouraging me about this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. Man, I said that whole sentence wrong. So you agree to help? For the moment, our goals align. The protective magics of pandemonium yet hold, so for the moment, time is in our favor. Let us proceed upon the course you and Cylindra have set upon us. Leave it to me. Themis and Cylindra, yes. Thank you. The warders owe you a great debt already. They sure do. We shall be glad to have someone familiar with Pandemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so much more entertaining than a pair of 2. Now, let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates, in case any have followed you out. Let's go look at the gates. Critical. Give me the crits. Give me all the crits. Now where am I? Is this the way we came, or is this the other way? This must be the into the tower. Erictonios is peering into the depths of pandemonium. Not a sound can be heard from within, which means neither creature nor warder has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean to rescue the warders and creations both? Naturally. Although they may be dangerous, they're valuable research subjects. Report this incident to him. Smile? I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Man, like, nobody knows this guy at all. Ah, so you have met him before. I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandemonium. I have, yes. My mentor was the previous head of this facility. That is to say, La Habrea's predecessor in the position of Chief Keyward. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words. 'Twas she who appointed me to this position, in fact. I see. I did not know there was a chief keyword before La Habrea. Your motivation to save your research subjects is not entirely driven by duty to the words, then. You wish also to preserve the work of your mentor. You've the right of it. I'm lacking in ideas on how to go about it, however. I'm a mere warder, and cannot wield interment magics. Internment magics? Ah, but of course, I can hardly expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. If you recall, during our battle earlier, I bound you in ethereal shackles. Internment is more of a refined and powerful magic based upon the same principles. Was I in shackles? I don't remember. I know I was in a lot of pain, though. While both are used to keep the subjects docile, only the keyword of each tier is permitted to use in internment. Even if I were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use the spell to any notable effect. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft, actually. La Habrea himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, internment freezes the very space around it for as long as the caster wills it. Indeed. While the illusionary beings you summoned in our fight suggested as much, I see your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of internment, and I've been lecturing you like a child all this time. I'm afraid my knowledge ends there. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast said spells with any consistency. While I consider myself well versed in various magics, I would be ill-advised to assume the duties of keyword without instruction. That being said, if I were to learn more of internment and its inner workings, perhaps. Leave the fighting to me. You two can figure out the rest. I don't need to know any of this. Just tell me where to fight. Oh, I dare say we can do just that. Erictonios, you implied that what prevented you from performing internment was a lack of magical capacity. What if I supplemented your power with my own? Would the spell succeed then? I can't say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believe it may be our best recourse. That is, of course, assuming you can perform the initial rites and incantations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep, and we would have to start over. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that their motions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Very well. Let us work out the specifics afterwards. Once we do, we can test out our methods on one of our escaped creatures. Though I suppose there is the matter of finding one. It would be foolish to rush in blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but an untested stratagem at our disposal. Nay, I would prefer to engage a single creature that Cylindra could dispatch on her own, if the spell were to go awry. I agree, and I may have an idea in that regard. I recall seeing the hippocampus wandering the waterways during my flight. When it was running. Perhaps it's still there. Few of the subjects housed within asphodelos are fond of water, and I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. Then that shall be our first target, or perhaps subject is a better term. Before we commence with the internment magics, the creature should be weakened to a sufficient degree. I believe I can trust you with that task. You got it. Let me punch it. As dependable as ever. Once you've given it a thorough trouncing, we shall bind this hippocampus with the keyword's magic. Until then, my illusion shall fight by your side. The hippocampus will be alone, but it's a daunting opponent nonetheless. Its magic warps the environment around it, and it will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. Okay. Time to fight me a hippocampus. gonna fight this hippocampus after I restart OBS because it's freaking out again. I don't know why it keeps freaking out. Okay, I think it's back. Yeah, it's back. Man, what is up with YouTube? How do people deal with this? Or maybe it's an OBS bug. I'm not sure. Whatever. Alright, so use Duty Finder to go to the second circle. Ooh. Second circle, here I come. I don't think it's going to be as easy as the first one, but I'll see. The second circle. Oh, I saw platforms. There's platforms. Here's the hippocampus. Where's its neck? Okay. I'm gonna assume this tank knows what he's doing. I hope. I don't. I definitely don't. Yes, carry me. Carry me to victory. Double impact. That's a tank buster double tank buster. Yeah. What's he doing? Uh oh. Is it? Oh. Spoken cataract. Okay. Oh. I don't know how that pattern. I know the pointed part, but I'm not sure about the middle part. And then here comes an AoE. Ooh. A lot of pain going around. A lot of pain. Uh-oh. What's happening? Just staying on the platforms? I guess we're just staying on the platforms. Uh-oh. I'm gonna stay over in this corner. Alright. Ooh. shockwave? Okay. I guess I'm just gonna stay right here. Oh. What's happening? If it heads comes off, have care. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a head over there. Okay. I got it. This is fine. An AoE incoming. Okay. Sewage deluge? It was just that. Okay. Oh, I gotta go over here. Oh, okay, so the head and the body are facing different directions, which determines the pattern. Okay, I got it. Okay, so head and body, so it's gonna be... There we go. I got it. This is fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, there's a head, there's a head. I get pushed over here. Oh, that's not where I want to get pushed. It's appearing over there. Sewage disruption. Oh. Oh crap. Oh, I think this is a fail. I think this is a fail. Oh. Oh. Someone's explaining the fight to people. Or trying to, anyway. I think I got it, because I think mechanics were actually repeating at that point. So I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Okay, AoE's first. Okay, double impact. No, don't run away from me. There we go. Oh, head. Okay, head's facing over there, body's over here. It's fine. I think everyone's got it this time. Yeah, everyone. I think that's the one that was getting people the most. Another AoE. The deluge. Deluge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wonder if we need at least 2 for that. Let's see. Okay, his head comes off. That's fine. But now what? Uh-oh. Okay. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. The sewage comes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, head. Head's that way. Ooh, ooh. A lot of pain going around. Oh, this is... No, this is fine. This is fine. It's really the head you have to pay attention to. That's the worst. It's the worst. Oh, oh, I'm up. It's my turn. Up, up. Watch out for that head. Ooh, ooh. Can I avoid that? Oh, I can't. Oh, oh. That was a bad idea. It's going over there. Oh wait, it's on me? Jesus. I didn't think I could target the main tank, but I guess that's a thing that can happen. Oh, commenced. Oh, someone just left. The DPS was discouraged, so he left. Left in shame. That's fine. Everyone learns at some point. Yes. Why am I the leader? Oh. Oh, two DPS dropped. 2 deeps. Everyone's just dropping. And then the other tank dropped. I guess, want to just vote abandon? Oh, you can't. That's why everyone's dropping. Well, there's no healers, so I guess I'm jumping ship too. Man, that's sad. Wait. Is this the one that I bet you it's the one Let me see, hold up. Crap. That's fine. Alright, well, I guess, here I go again. I think I get the fight. It's just that everyone else was having a really hard time. I think I should be able to complete this pretty soon. These first 2 fights are alright. I'm guessing that the last one's going to be the hardest one, as it should. Already on. Should focus the other tank. I'll stay on the side here because he's going to get that dual tank buster real soon. There it is. There it is. Oh. It's not the place you want to be. Yeah, that is not the place you want to be. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, no. Clipped. I clipped. I think this is where the AoEs drop. Yep. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, shockwave. I'm just gonna stay still. That's fine. There's the head. Does the half room attack. And the Triforce is coming out soon. Yeah, there's the Triforce. Okay, that's fine. Everyone's fine. Comes the AoE. I have high confidence in this group. High confidence. And this is the AoEs. Yeah. Oh, get away from the head. Get away from the head. He's gonna do it again? No. Sewage eruption is... Oh, don't want to be there, don't want to be there. Nope, nope. Up, 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 head, head, head. Get away from the head. Ooh, that guy's screwed. He's totally screwed. Yeah, he's screwed. Oh, there's... there. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Man, that's someone was walking away from me, like, no, it's, you have to be together for that. Up, up, there's the half head. There's a half head over there. And then, gonna avoid the shockwave. Oh, there's the half. Oh crap, crap. Oh good, they survived. Yeah, this is good. This is fine. That's a lot of damage. Lots of damage. Oh, it's one after another. Testing out the healers. Oh, 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 that's me, that's me, that's me. There we go. I gotta stay closer to this guy. So I don't have to run across the whole room for that. that's head. Head's over here. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Oh god. Everything is not fine. Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh. Ooh. That's not good at all. Do we have anyone who can res? Oh, we got the summoner. And he's dead too now. Yeah. Tank's going down. Tank Buster. Oh, no, that wasn't Tank Buster? Well. That's fine. I still have high confidence in this group. It'll be fine. Never mind. Healer just dropped. Yeah, I may not be able to finish it tonight. I'm not sure. Oh, that's over there. Tail's right here. At least most people get this part, so that's good. Oh, same places. Same place. An AoE. It's fine. Everyone's fine. I feel like if if the summoner had pulled out like a clutch heal, probably could have saved the last one. But yeah, it's whatever. I'm gonna move over here because the AoE is gonna drop right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, this is the one where we stack. Okay. Just avoid the shockwave. And the solo white mage is doing really well. Too bad that, you know, the other healer just bailed. See what's happening. Okay. Yeah, do the stack. Gotta do stack. Yeah, props out to this white mage. Like, carrying this group. Stay over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, there goes the one healer. But will the other summoner revive? Oh, there. No swift cast. Oh god, we're in so much pain. A spoken cat. Oh, oh, oh. That was real close. Jesus. Let's see. Vote to kick this person. Just complimented this healer because they're doing a boss job here. At least this time, hopefully got someone who will help. Oops, that's not the move I wanted to make. That's not the move I wanted to make. I think the double tank buster coming, yep. Oh, no, that's not where I want to be. It's fine, it's okay. Did he do it one more time? Yeah, he does do it one more time. This place is fine. Oops, that's not what I want. These are the AoEs, yeah. AoEs. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Predatory sight. I think this is the stack. This is the stack. Disassociation? This is where it gets the half, yeah, the half room. shields and heals. Oh, look at that. We're good. Everyone's happy. Alive and happy and healthy. Incoming AoE. Oh, oh, he's looking at me. He's looking at me. Ooh, ooh. Such pain. Okay, okay. Okay. And this is fine. Let's stay right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's gonna do the half room attack. It's gonna do on this side. It's gonna be a knockback. Yeah. It's gonna be a knockback, so we want to go this way. And half room again, but I think it's gonna be with the AoE thing. No, no, sewage eruption. Uh-oh. Ooh, just in time. High confidence in this group. Minus the one healer who bailed. Oh, oh, that's me, that's me. Let me get over there, let me get over there. Gotta remember to stay on his side and not on his behind. I don't have any bonuses from being behind anyway. I should always be on his side so I can reach the tank for the double stack. Uh-oh, uh-oh. They're gonna do it again? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so heads over there. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. Predatory sight. And then the stacks. And then an AoE. Yeah, I think mechanics are repeating now. We're fine. It's fine. This group can do it. Let's see. Actually, I'm just gonna ignore it. Forget it. I'm just gonna ignore it. Oh, oh, oh. What am I doing? What am I doing? Get out of the way. Oh god. Oh god. We're fine. Everyone's fine. Except for the white mage. Everyone's fine. Oh, oh, that's me, that's me, that's me. I gotta remember to stay at the side. They seal him? Their internment magic. Okay. Let's give that white mage the high marks, because he carried us through one of those rounds. She carried us. Someone carried us for one attempt. I got the legs again. Maybe I'll just get away with the legs this time. Ooh, what was that? Let me check something here. Make sure everything's working. Yeah, everything's working. Alright, what do you got to say? I knew that you were no mere mercenary. To make such clean work of the hippocampus, seasoned fighters scarcely have occasion to visit Pandæmonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms, indeed. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection, in no small part thanks to you two. Themis's power was more than enough to complete the internment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper magus. Truly, having seen your abilities firsthand in your fight against Cylindra, I beg to disagree. Shackles is one exception, and 'tis only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of my depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side, to guide me to you. We may prove the impossible possible after all. Alright, give me the crits. Critical. Alright, let's go to the next one. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other warders concerns me. The key ward of Asphodelos is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the key wards besides their magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? Of course. A man named Hesperos is in charge of Asphodelos. Not only does he have thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He has done much to ensure that I flourished here, in spite of my ineptitude at magic, and I have always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, keywards are not only masters of internment, they can also bend the hallways of pandemonium to their will, with creation magics. With all this in mind, I am certain that so long as Hesperos guides them, the other warders are safe. I can see why absolute control over the environs is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of the waterways, I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Hesperos is as capable and caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He has like as not taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be the innermost circle of asphodelos. From there, they could flee the abyssos, if hard-pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed, and we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within asphodelos, which will be essential in determining whether we ought continue down to abyssos. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred from the Phoenix? Last I checked. Phoenix. I've heard that name before. A fiery bird with life. Okay, so it is Phoenix. It's just written weird. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and La Habrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. Oh wait, La Habrea made Phoenix? And he was hardly the only one. The Phoenix will be one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. Aye, far from invoking wonder, our Phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seeks only to turn the world to ash. Thus he was confined within pandemonium. Development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for La Habrea and his words. When I received word that at long last La Habrea had succeeded where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the warders of pandemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? They didn't. They didn't know. I don't believe we did. The research of the words of La Habrea has little consequence to our work here, save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of pandemonium, we wouldn't make that assumption at our own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Asphodelos' most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may very well serve to subdue... It may well serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. I'll do it. see a flying thingy. He just turned everything... What? Or did he just warp us out? Trying to save us? I think that guy is ffxiv or whatever his name was, the chief warden or whatever. Because they look just like him. It seems whoever is behind this can alter the space around us at will. We fate an uphill battle. Impossible. If there's recreation magics at work, then that means, yeah, see, like, he already knows. It's one of the warders or the main dude. Because he just said that they have the ability to change the walls within the asphodelos. Let us confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus shall be required if we are to enter the Phoenix. Am I going to enter the Phoenix? Unlock? Yeah, third circle. Let's see. To make sure everything looks good. Take a quick trip to the restroom and then start. Okay, okay. Let's do it. Third circle. It wasn't instant this time. I can wait 5 minutes, it's fine. 5 minutes is fine. Are we going? Are we going? Yeah? Yeah? Gonna hit go? There we go. Let's see this phoenix. Carry to me to victory, other tank. Carry me to victory. Gotta stay on the side just in case. What's happening? What's happening? Okay. So the Vile Plume will summon different things. Okay. Okay. So we just stay in the middle for this one? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, I got it. I get it. That's painful. That's pain. Ooh. Ooh. What is this? Are we attacking these? Wait. Oh, they got... Okay. That's how you put them out. So you gotta be near those things with... If you've got the AoE. I got it. Right, Cinder... I'm on his right. I'm on his right. Oh no! I get out of the middle? Oh, I thought it was gonna be like wider than that. Uh-oh. What is he doing? Oh, I gotta tank this thing. Should they be on the side? Maybe they shouldn't be in the center. I think I did it wrong. There'll be two more that come out? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put them on the side here. I'm gonna drag them to the side. I don't know what's going on. So what do we do? Do we just stay in... Oh, okay, yeah, so I was right. So better to have them, like, on the side. So we need room. Okay. Dead Rebirth. Oh, we're fine. It's fine. Fine. He was hitting the left and I was on the right. It's fine. thing over there. There's two things over here. Oh, oh. Oh, oh. Good thing I'm still sprinting. Devouring brand? Uh-oh. Am I supposed to stay away from the center? Oh no, it's not that bad. It's not even that, not that bad. Uh-oh. That's bad. Okay, the fire plumes again. So it's either gonna be... It's gonna be a center. That's gonna be in the center. Or... Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, oh, oh. Out of the center. Out of the center. Out of the center. Oops, oops. Okay, so we want to go over here. We're going to follow the circle here. And we're going to get out of the center, right? Get out of the center? Oh no. It's going to be in the middle. It's going to do the rotating things and then get ready to leave. Yeah, like that. I got it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh crap. Oh, that's not what I wanted to press. That's a shame. Oh, left. Don't be in the left. That's a lot of pain. Okay, another fire plume. Okay, so it's in the center. 1, 2, 3, and then leave. Uh-oh. Oops, wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, out of the center, out of the center. A lot of pain going on. Okay, so I wanna... This is fine. This is fine. Why? Why? That's fine. It's over anyway. Internment. Got him. Okay, what? Let me see. Give me the legs, I guess. Whoops, whoops. Hold up, hold up. Pass on this, pass on this, pass on this. Just give me the legs, because I already got 2 pieces. See, I guess, healer, maybe? Okay. I guess I'm getting the leg piece this week. With that, the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. As you've told us, there is but one person in Asphodelos with the ability and authority to wield such magics. Yeah, we know. Though fortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. You gonna drop down from the sky? A contemptible display, as befits an inferior specimen. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of internment drag the Phoenix back into its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators cared to admit, or you are no mean trespassers. I got an axe. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Keyword Hesperos. Why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved pandemonium? Pandemonium. Pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast. Unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Oh, Erictonios, must you pester me with these inane questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. Then again, you have never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. You may look like him, but you're not the same Hesperos I know. Something has warped you too, from the inside out. The keyword I know had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. My mind is clearer than it ever has been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp for answers makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential. To be son to Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. Wait, this is the son of La Habrea? What? But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Silence. You are not worthy to utter his name. For once, be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities. Beyond your shallow reckoning, I have slipped the surly bonds of morality. Of mortality. And morality. It's both things. I have become one with our mythic creations, and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemethios, I shall serve. As a Hemethios shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful unto the end of days. Oh, is he gonna internment us? And he shall require no other. I think not. Oh, he just punched the portal away. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you have lost sight of what it means to serve? Eriktonios is more than capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of internment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. I got an axe. Cylindra, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos' mind, it is plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. No, just let me at him right now. Oh. Weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master internment so quickly. To say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. Where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphodelos, I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival, Eriktonios. Even dullards have their uses. Are we not fighting him? Who's going to be the last boss? So if Eriktonios is the son of La Habrea, I wonder if he's going to become the new, like the actual La Habrea. Like, will he take his seat? Like, is this who we is? So we meet both Themis, who is going to become Elidibus, and then Eriktonios, who will become the new La Habrea. Is that what's happening? My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Eriktonios worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever that keyword has become. He said little since our return, I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be a death knell for his resolve. Well, let's go talk to him. Ask him. Is everything alright? Is he also looking into the distance? Yeah? What do you got to say? Please leave me be. Okay. Alright. Leave you be. What's next? Much as I am loath to disturb Erictonio so soon after what just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events, concerning both the keyword and his father. Okay, now we talk to him. Okay, this time you can't tell me to go away. Creation of the ward which surrounds Pandæmonium was an astounding feat of magic prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I can bind others in chains is perhaps the only thing we have in common. Ah, so it is true. I'm La Habrea's son, bereft of his talent for magic and his brilliant mind, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come as entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackles since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Habrea. It was La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Habrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You've the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I see there is little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now, when he offered not a drop, not one drop of compassion then? Ah, I see. She is no longer with us. An expression to convey the end of a love. What do you mean? You not to say it out loud. I have only known the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to maintain composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that oft he comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. I guess. Of course. There are more pressing matters at hand, after all, namely how to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for the next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing. Quite the opposite, in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can continue another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. He said that he has become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to internment. In theory, that should be possible. However, it is enough. Is it enough merely to confine him after all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he could serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work, at risk in trade for some nebulous power. La Habrea is the chief keyword of pandemonium, and how would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? I want answers. I want all the answers. Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you have faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well. Let us try Erictonio's plan. Thank you, Sulindra. I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Ricolagas, a beast which feeds off the ether of its prey. Likely that is the creation Hesperos merged his essence with. Like a vampire? And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victor. Well, let me at him. Fourth circle. Alright. Let's do it. Gonna get me a pair of pants, hopefully. I'll just roll in the pants. Might as well get something this week. Roll on the pants. Alright. Time to do it. Time to do it. Sparrows. Let's focus the other tank so I can see him. Let's stay on the side here. Uh-oh. What does that mean? So should we not be in that square? Oh, go away from that. It's gonna suck us in? Oh no. I didn't do anything. Oh. I even noticed that their tank died. Didn't even notice. Uh-oh. Oh, are we going in here? Happening. Guess I'm just gonna park them right here for right now. This is probably the worst place to put them. Oh, uh-oh. I want to pull them to the center here. Okay. I guess he won't move. Okay. Oh. I see a thing. Oh, lightning? So, over here to ground? I don't know what's going on. I don't understand that mechanic. I don't have any Vuln stacks, so I should be okay. What's Blood Rake? Or Blood Drake? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening? Did not... had an X across the thing. Oh, not tank? Or... I don't understand what that was. Oh, okay. Guess we'll just hang out for a little bit. Or not. Ooh, everyone got knocked into the side. That's so good. Whoops. Blood Drake. Oh, what's happening here? I can handle that. Yeah, it's fine. Are we gonna be able to recover? Oh. Okay. don't know what I'm supposed to do with this now. Uh-oh. Oh crap, oh crap. Man, I'm not understanding these panels. Oh, like, each thing has a symbol with an X through it. So what are you supposed to do? Okay, so not... if you are not that... Okay. That makes sense. The X means not that. So you're gonna do the cut. It's gonna do the knockback. Uh-oh. So anything not tank I can hit, right? So this is not a tank, I can hit that. Not a DPS, I can hit that. Northern Shift. Oh! I did it. I fell for it. This is bad. It's gonna be bad. Unless, yeah, he got it. He got it. Other tank picked it up. And then he's got a tank buster. I hope he has his... Does he have... Yeah, he does. Hallowed Ground. And I still don't know what these panels mean. So... Okay, the green one is up. Now that one's up. Oh, that was really close. Okay, so not come in here. Is this the AoE? Yeah. Wow. We basically recovered from that. It's pretty good. Well, that's bad. Okay, not a DPS. Not a heal. Oh, not a tank. Let me get this. Northern Shift. I still haven't totally figured it out, but I'll figure it out. I hope he survives. Okay, so if it's green, what? We spread for the green? Okay. Wait, lightning, so it means... that means get away from it? Yeah. Okay, so that's what that means. And fire. What does fire mean? Oh, that's fire. Is this the knockback? Oh, that was so close. Southern shift. Alright. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, he's just repeating mechanics now, so I think we should be fine. Should be fine. Not a tank. Let me get this one. Not a DPS. Easterly shift. What does that even mean? Alright. And pull him back to the center. Uh-oh. Did it. We did it. Could be worse. It could have been worse. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a minion? I'll need on that. Then pass on this, pass on this. Give me the legs, pass on that, pass on this, give me the legs. Pass, pass. And then whoever's left, let's give it to a healer. Oh, I got the minion? Nice. Nice. But I want some pants. Give me the pants. Give me the pants. Pants. Yeah, pants. Now, Themis, we end this here. Internment. We're gonna fail? Fools. I will not be put in chains. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Yeah, you should have. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. You are wasting your breath, Hesperos. We have the upper hand now. Surely you can see that. Yes, yes. My repertoire is not, is not exhausted yet, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. Oh, it's got a flying sword. Okay. I remain loyal to my very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. I mean, we're going to get those answers. It's just going to take a few patches. How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperos? You were better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandæmonium. You had La Habre's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that, and sully your legacy besides. He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I fail to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Asperos' infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was just jealous that fate had chosen you, and not him, to be La Habre's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought verboten power, power that La Habrea would be unable to ignore. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. No, it happens. Doesn't mean it's right. I see. I admit I cannot but find it vexing, but perhaps that signifies naught but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you true. How it is to desperately wish that their light would fall upon you again. But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. You must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that at least we can be certain. Yeah. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Asperos' magic is fading throughout asphodelos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? What is this presence? Erictonios, what lies beyond that threshold? That's the passage which connects asphodelos to abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in abyssos. warning sigil? Ow! Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to apprise the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. Oh, I know that. I'm well aware of how far we are from the ending of this investigation. We still got 2 more patches worth of stuff. Tell me more. Tell me what they... Although we have defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? No. Come on. It is a stark possibility, yes, but the root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of the panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that the same magic could have poisoned Hesperos' heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? And if so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Exactly. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments, for more potential hemithoi? If what you're saying is true, then my colleagues, they're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperos. Do not lose heart yet, Eriktonios. Hesperos challenged us alone, and that tells me that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first of Hemitheos, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creation still having free reign over asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield internment magic within the halls at will. These creatures will pose no threat to us. That's convenient. Just like that? Then nothing's stopping us from returning order to asphodelos. Just so. I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. You are asphodelos' sole remaining order, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? 'Tis too soon to say. Let us find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascended the whereabouts of our other warders, and the identity of the party responsible for their disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving a single life within Pandemonium, then I'm not above asking La Habrea for help, should it come to that. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperos' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, Eriktonios and I shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary, and there may be more battles ahead of us. Themis' burdens may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I'm able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay that debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Nonsense, you owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus's assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire pass by separate paths. But it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandemonium saved. Yeah. Thank you, Themis. Asparos's words seem to have affected me more than I realize. Together we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Cylindra her rest. Yeah, let me rest. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Yeah, I got some pants too. I'm gonna get some pants. Let's see. Can I just warp there? Let's go back to Charlian. Let's go. I'm back from the past. Welcome, Cylindra. Back from the past, none the worse for wear, I see. So what did you find? Oh, just some people. Pandemonium's in Pandemonium. So there is evil afoot in Pandemonium. An already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly we are fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Cylindra heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed. It could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm, we shall unveil that mystery, with the help of Cylindra, of course. By her actions was the fabric of the past reshaped, yet she returns to the same present as she left. Which can only mean one thing, that her intervention in Pandemonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. There is no telling what consequences would arise if we stopped pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within Pandemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples could it carry forth to the future? They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beast that arose during the final days. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the aeons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we would risk losing our present entirely. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandemonium? Yep, I do need upgrades. Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal tune to our keeping? While we cannot accompany you into the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. Yeah, here you go. Take it. It shines just as splendidly as the day we met. I shall begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. But before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I find it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Elene is an expert in armaments from throughout history, be they from the far-flung past or made in the most modern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here and she will be glad to offer her services. We know researchers in numerous fields that would love to get her hands on artifacts from bygone eras, and would give you goods in return that should aid you in your trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to peruse the records of events you have reported here, Nemgigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She's at your complete disposal. Okay. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that we will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor nor reassurance that could have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there's anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. Yay. Materia? Skill speed, spell speed, tenacity, piety. I guess I'll go with tenacity for now. Did it. Did everything. So here's the relic exchange. So this is where I get my pants. Give me the pants. These pants. Oh, they're 580? That's cool. 580. Tenacity. I lose all that critical. Oh. Ugh. What does it look like though? Let me see. I wear everything. Let me see. Turn on. Turn on. On. Is this what I look? This what the whole set looks like? I mean, I guess that's kind of... I'm not sure about the boots. I mean, the body's kind of cool. Yeah, the body pieces I like. It's gonna be dyeable with the Savage version. Oh, well. Let's see. Do I want the tank to get? I'll decide later. I will decide later. I will use this. There we go. Got the minion. Got this blade. I bet, let's see, where's Nemgigi? Nemgigi. I bet Nemgigi is going to be the Savage Unlock whenever that's coming in. Yeah, I bet you it's going to be Nemgigi's the Savage Unlock. Alright, well. That about everything. Until the next patch, I guess.